What's something people don't know about Bitcoin? Today, we're diving into the mysterious world of Bitcoin. Bitcoin isn't just another digital currency. It's a whole new way to think about money. From its mysterious beginnings to its potential to change the world economy, Bitcoin is full of intriguing mysteries. We're talking about a system that's not controlled by governments or banks. So whether you're new to Bitcoin or you've been around for a while, get ready for 10 mind-blowing mysteries about Bitcoin. Let's go! First, let's talk about the mystery man or woman behind Bitcoin, Satoshi Nakamoto. This unknown genius, or maybe geniuses, created Bitcoin, wrote a paper about it in 2008, and then disappeared. No one knows if Satoshi is one person, a group, or even a time traveler. People have lots of guesses. Some say it's Hal Finney, others think it's Nick Szabo, and some even say it's Dorian Nakamoto. But even after lots of searching, Satoshi remains a mystery. This mystery makes Bitcoin even more interesting. It's like a digital treasure hunt. Will we ever find out who Satoshi is? Only time will tell. The mystery continues. Imagine this. May 22, 2010. A programmer named Laszlo Hanyecz buys 2 pizzas from Papa John's for 10,000 Bitcoins. Back then, Bitcoin wasn't worth much. Laszlo's pizza purchase was the first time Bitcoin was used to buy something in the real world. It was a big moment, showing that Bitcoin could actually be used like regular money. Today, 10,000 Bitcoins is worth millions of dollars. It shows how much Bitcoin has grown. Laszlo's pizza purchase is a famous story in the Bitcoin world. Let's talk about something super important about Bitcoin. There's a limited amount of it. Unlike traditional currencies, which can be printed endlessly by governments, Bitcoin has a hard cap. This means that no matter what happens, there will only ever be a finite number of Bitcoins in existence. Only 21 million Bitcoins will ever exist. This number is embedded in Bitcoin's code and cannot be changed. It's like a law of nature for the digital world. This limited supply is part of Bitcoin's code, and it makes Bitcoin more valuable. Just like gold or other precious metals, the scarcity of Bitcoin contributes to its value. The fewer there are, the more people want them. Think of it like a rare toy. The rarer it is, the more valuable it becomes. If you have a toy that no one else can get, its value increases because of its rarity. The same principle applies to Bitcoin. This is different from regular money. Traditional currencies can be printed in unlimited quantities by governments, which can lead to inflation. When more money is printed, the value of each individual unit decreases. Governments can print more money, which can make prices go up. This is why we sometimes see the cost of goods and services increase over time. It's a result of inflation, which is caused by an increase in the money supply. But with Bitcoin, the amount is fixed. No one can create more Bitcoins out of thin air. This fixed supply is one of the reasons why Bitcoin is often referred to as digital gold. The last Bitcoin is expected to be mined around the year 2140. After that, no new Bitcoins will be created. This long-term scarcity is built into the system and ensures that Bitcoin remains a finite resource. As we get closer to that limit, Bitcoin might become even more valuable. The closer we get to mining the last Bitcoin, the more people might want to own a piece of this digital asset. This limited supply is a key part of what makes Bitcoin special. It's a unique feature that sets it apart from traditional currencies and other digital assets. Understanding this concept is crucial for anyone interested in the world of cryptocurrencies. Let's go back to January 3rd, 2009. It was a cold winter day, and while most people were busy with their daily routines, something monumental was happening in the digital world. This is when the very first block of Bitcoin was created, the Genesis block. This block marked the birth of a revolutionary digital currency that would change the financial landscape forever. This block, made by Satoshi Nakamoto, is the starting point of the entire Bitcoin system. Satoshi, an enigmatic figure, or perhaps a group of individuals, meticulously crafted this block to lay the foundation for a decentralized financial system. Hidden inside its code is a secret message. The Times 03 Jan 2009 Chancellor on brink of second bailout for banks. This message, embedded in the Genesis block, is more than just a timestamp. Some people think it's a message about the 2008 financial crisis. The crisis had shaken the global economy. leading to widespread distrust in traditional banking systems. Others think it's a way to prove when the block was created. By referencing a specific date and event, Satoshi ensured that the creation of Bitcoin was anchored in a real-world context. This message makes Bitcoin's story even more interesting. It adds a layer of intrigue and mystery, sparking countless debates and discussions among enthusiasts and skeptics alike. It shows that Bitcoin was created because people wanted a different kind of money, a currency that was free from the control of central banks and governments, offering a new form of financial freedom. The Genesis block is a symbol of Satoshi Nakamoto's brilliance. It represents a bold vision for the future of money, one that challenges the status quo and empowers individuals. As we continue to explore the world of Bitcoin, we uncover more layers of its complex and fascinating story. The Genesis block is just the beginning, a starting point for a journey into the heart of digital innovation. Let's talk about how Bitcoin uses energy. Mining Bitcoin takes a lot of computer power, and that uses a lot of electricity. Some people say this is bad for the environment, but people in the Bitcoin community are working on solutions. Many Bitcoin miners are starting to use renewable energy like solar and wind power. They're also making more energy-efficient mining computers. The conversation about Bitcoin and energy is complicated. Finding a way to mine Bitcoin without harming the environment is important for its future. Let's talk about the scary side of Bitcoin lost money and forgotten passwords. Imagine waking up one day and realizing that your digital fortune has vanished into thin air. It's a nightmare scenario that has happened to many people. The decentralized nature of Bitcoin, while offering freedom and control, also comes with significant risks. Bitcoin is different from banks. Unlike traditional banks where you can reset your password or recover your account with some help, Bitcoin operates on a decentralized network. This means there is no central authority to turn to if you lose access to your funds. If you lose your private keys, like a secret password, your Bitcoin is gone forever. These private keys are the only way to access your Bitcoin. Without them, it's like having a treasure chest with no key. The importance of securely storing these keys cannot be overstated. One guy accidentally threw away a hard drive with 7,500 Bitcoins on it. This happened to James Howells, who has been searching a landfill for years, hoping to recover his lost fortune. His story is a stark reminder of the physical risks associated with digital assets. James Howells also accidentally threw away a hard drive with 8,000 Bitcoins. These stories are not isolated incidents. Many people have lost access to their Bitcoin due to forgotten passwords, misplaced hardware, or even accidental deletions. These stories remind us how important it is to keep our Bitcoin safe. The value of Bitcoin can be immense, and losing access to it can be devastating. It's crucial to take proactive steps to protect your digital assets. Hardware wallets, offline storage, and strong passwords are your best tools. Hardware wallets are physical devices that store your private keys offline, making them less vulnerable to hacking. Offline storage, also known as cold storage, keeps your Bitcoin safe from online threats. With Bitcoin, you're in charge of your own security. This means you need to be vigilant and take responsibility for safeguarding your assets. Regularly updating your security measures and staying informed about potential threats is essential. There's no bank to help you if something goes wrong. In the world of Bitcoin, you are your own bank. This can be empowering, but it also means that the responsibility for security falls entirely on your shoulders. Protect your Bitcoin like it's precious gold. Treat your private keys and hardware wallets with the utmost care. Remember, in the digital world, losing your keys means losing your fortune. Stay safe and secure your Bitcoin wisely. Let's talk about Bitcoin's past with the dark web. Because Bitcoin can be anonymous, some people used it for illegal things. The most famous example is Silk Road, a website where people bought and sold illegal goods. This hurt Bitcoin's reputation in the beginning. But Bitcoin is just a tool, and like any tool, it can be used for good or bad. Today, most people see Bitcoin as a way to store value and send money across borders quickly. Let's talk about Bitcoin ATMs. These special machines let you buy and sell Bitcoin with cash. Using a Bitcoin ATM is easy. You choose whether you want to buy or sell Bitcoin, enter the amount, and scan your wallet's QR code. The machine will then give you cash or send Bitcoin to your wallet. Bitcoin ATMs usually charge higher fees, but they're convenient. We're seeing more and more Bitcoin ATMs around the world, which shows that more people are using Bitcoin. Get ready for a wild ride. Bitcoin's price has gone up and down a lot. From less than a penny to record highs, it's been a crazy journey. In 2010, you could buy a Bitcoin for less than a penny. In 2017, the price went over $20,000 for the first time. Then the price went down, but it went back up again. Bitcoin's price still changes a lot, but overall, it has gone up. This makes Bitcoin exciting, but also risky. Remember, never invest more money than you can afford to lose. In 2021, El Salvador became the first country to make Bitcoin legal tender, just like regular money. This was a big deal, and showed how Bitcoin could change the way we think about money. El Salvador did this to help people access financial services and attract investors. The country's president, Nayib Bukele, is a big Bitcoin fan. Businesses in El Salvador have to accept Bitcoin as payment, and the government created a Bitcoin wallet called Chivo Wallet. Some people liked this decision, and some didn't. We'll have to wait and see if it works out for El Salvador. So there you have it, 10 amazing facts about Bitcoin. Bitcoin is always changing and pushing the limits of technology and finance. It's more than just digital money. It's a movement changing the way things are. What surprised you the most? What do you think about the future of Bitcoin? Tell me in the comments. If you like this video, hit the like button, subscribe, and click the bell for more videos. Peace out. Bitcoin might just be the future of money,